Kanye West is so happy at the moment. After last year, he thought it was over. He was devastated. He was going through the gigs. He lost his billionaire status. He had this massive mental breakdown where he was saying the most outrageous out the gate stuff, and people genuinely thought that he would be cancelled forever. But for some reason, he's not anymore, and apparently he has regained his billionaire status. And Kim's not happy about this because Kim is currently on the hunt for a new husband. She's pissed off that Kanye got married so fast and she's struggling in the dating scene. Apparently she was trying to date billionaire Jeff Bezos, but that kind of all fizzled out for some reason. She'd used Pete Davidson allegedly to get to Jeff Bezos, but yeah, that's not going anywhere. Kim's also attending basketball games and she's trying to flirt with NBA players. And she's just not having any luck at the moment. There's no doubt millions of men on this planet want to date Kim Kardashian, but she is after a billionaire. She does not want to settle for anything less, in her opinion. And now that Kanye's a billionaire again, I mean, I'm sure she's kind of happy for him, but at the same time, if she was really genuinely happy for him, she would have not have posted at the exact same time that Kanye's news was revealed in the media that he's a billionaire again. She would not have posted at the same time that she's studying for a legal exam. Okay, she would have somehow congratulated him, but no. Now, it wasn't the fact that the news headlines out there is Kanye's a billionaire again. That's not exactly what was going down. Pretty much Adidas is planning to sell Yeezy shoes and donate the proceeds. So let's backtrack a little. Let's talk about what's currently going down. Adidas has decided to sell some of the trainers and other products it made with rapper Kanye West and donate some of the proceeds to charity. Now notice how they say some of the proceeds to charity. So it turns out apparently you have to pay back the loss to the stockholders before you can pay anything to charity, meaning that Kanye is probably going to get reimbursed for all of those Yeezys that Adidas was planning on cutting ties with and not selling anymore. So he's going to get those proceeds back and he's probably going to become a billionaire again and regain back his billionaire status because of this. So it's a win-win situation for all parties involved. That's the word on the street anyway. Apparently the chief executive for Adidas had said, what we are trying to do now over time is to sell some of this merchandise. Burning the goods would not be a good solution. No, it would not. That would not be very environmentally friendly. And at the end of the day, it does make sense that they would want to sell everything, get rid of everything, and just, completely cut ties with Kanye. It sounds a lot more environmentally and economically friendly. Adidas apparently has 1.2 billion euros worth of Yeezy shoes literally just sitting in storage. So they've been planning for a long time. What can we do? How can we get rid of these? And I guess now that Kanye is no longer cancelled anymore because his mental health has come right, and who knows, he's no longer cancelled anymore. Maybe they feel like this is a good time for the company to be selling these Yeezy shoes and getting them off the shelves, out of storage, and then they can plan on doing whatever it is they were going to plan on doing without Kanye. I don't know, maybe they're going to team up with another rapper, who bloody knows. But yes, that is the plan. Apparently the firm has decided to sell the rest of the Yeezy merchandise, and then with the proceeds, well, some of the proceeds, that's going to go towards charity, which is good. That's a really good thing. Not all of the profits are going to go to charity, as we know, as we just talked about, but a lot of the profits are. Now, a sale could help reduce some of their losses, and Ye will also be entitled to some of the money under the terms of their partnership. Now, apparently shares in Adidas were up to 2% following the meeting. So this looks like it's going to be good news for everyone involved, and let's hope that they donate to a charity that's really in need. Also, apparently the company is being sued by investors who claim Adidas knew about Kanye West's problematic behavior years before it ended their partnership. That's interesting. We can only imagine what insiders know about Kanye West and his behavior. Maybe someone will speak out one day, but who knows? Investors have also been really mad at Adidas around the time of that whole Kanye West drama when he was saying those really problematic, atrocious, disgusting things. Investors were mad at Adidas because they said, well, you guys have pretty much failed to limit financial losses and take precautionary measures to minimize the damage that was done. Kanye had also apparently created a very toxic environment within Adidas, and he was creating this toxic environment for years before they eventually cut ties with him. Now, another interesting factor that we have to think about at the moment is that Kanye recently opened up a Yeezy headquarters right next door to Adidas in LA. Now, for a while, people assumed that Kanye was just being petty for doing this. He was doing this as a way to say, F you. You guys screwed me over by cutting me off, and now I'm going to open up a store right next to you, because in the back of people's minds, fans will always subconsciously associate Yeezy with Adidas. So putting the two stores next to each other kind of makes sense in a way. It's like a smart little marketing tactic. But anyway, people are saying that this Yeezy headquarters next to Adidas could actually mean that he's low-key back in business with Adidas. That could always be a factor. Also, the fact that Adidas were apparently planning on burning all of their Yeezy shoes instead of selling them off and donating the money to charity. The fact that burning all that merchandise first came into mind before donating to a charity is really concerning. Because if you think about it, that's like a really big environmental problem. I don't know what 1.2 billion euros divided by how many Yeezy shoes there are left in storage would be, but that sounds like a lot of shoes to burn. And that's really sad that they would do that instead of like, oh, I don't know, maybe like giving the Yeezy shoes away to the public like for free instead of burning them. Look at all the homeless people on the streets of LA that don't have shoes. Like, come on, they could have thought about that first maybe, but oh no, they were genuinely gonna just burn all these shoes. That's screwed up. And that just shows you what billionaires really think like. So apparently cutting ties with Ye had cost the company hundreds of millions of dollars, as we all know, contributing to a loss of 600 million euros in sales for the last 3 months of 2022. So this helped drive the company to a quarterly net loss of 513 million euros. They were probably furious and fuming, foaming at the mouth. Screw this, we're just gonna burn all these shoes. If we can't make sales out of them, no one can have them. So yeah, Adidas is now facing this massive class action lawsuit from investors who were super angry that they didn't deal with the whole Kanye situation faster. They were literally waiting to the last minute, and that's why investors lost so much money in Adidas last year, because people are not happy with Kanye at all. So yeah, it's just super saucy and scandalous, everything that's going down at the moment. And people think that Kanye is low-key going to be shading Kim at the moment with his new billionaire status, because as we all know, she's obsessed with billionaires. She wants to find herself a new billionaire to marry. She's pissed off that Kanye has a new wife and that all his money's going to go on her. Kim loves money. She's the most money hungry out of everyone in her family. Things we already know. So yeah, Kanye is definitely going to be posting at some point about his newfound billionaire status or his newly regained billionaire status. It'll be very interesting to see what he posts in the coming months. At the moment though, he's been very quiet on social media. He's not lashing out at all like he did last year, so who knows? He may have turned a new leaf and he doesn't want to focus on the past and any sort of negativity, especially not to do with Kim. So yeah, I guess only time will tell. But anyway, let me know your guys' thoughts on all this drama in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more juicy tea.